Yo, the name is Alex Kokute Polo. I am DC and I welcome you to my channel at DC247. Charlie, can't talk about something, yeah. But before then, let's take a look at this video then.
In some of them, I came across one from Babs Direction. Babs Direction is a music video editor. He has been around for some time. He understands the space. He's worked with some of the big names you have in our industry. So, of course, he also has a say in our industry, if you ask me. Of course, he has something that he can always talk about, if you ask me, because he is in the game and he understands what he is doing. Now, he says, Shatta Wale is a part of our problem. His brothers are striving to break into the international market, yet he chooses to stay home and speak negatively about them. Yes, we understand it is show business, but it is important to know when to be wise and support your brothers. This is how Babs Direction also came like. That Shatta Wale is part of our problem. His brothers are striving to break into international market, yet he chooses to stay home and speak negatively about them. Yes, we understand it is showbiz, but it is important to know when to be wise and support your brothers. Unfortunately, when it happens like this, any other person and any other person would want to also have a say. But whether our statement, whether our contribution is contributing positively or negatively to the discourse, only God knows best. I know this is a discussion that our industry, some of us, will take bullet for any other thing that will be good for our game. In fact, in our industry, sometimes even what you believe in, people don't want you to believe in it. What you want to project, people don't want you to project it because that is not their way. Until it is their way, forget it. And it has been like that at different sites. It did not end there. He comes again to say, you had the opportunity for the biggest feature to ever happen. You had the opportunity for the biggest feature to ever happen. What did you do with that feature? Once again, Babs Direction still throwing punches to Shatta Wale after Shatta had compared Ghana's entertainment industry, which is to him, looks like a feeding bottle, to that of Nigeria, which looks like a Hennessy bottle. What would you do in this situation? At this stage, as an industry, what we have to look for is to look for the solution. Because he did not come in what I read. Shatta Wale did not come blaming any other person. He did not come blaming this or that. He did not come blaming institutions, organizations, or associations in the industry. He thinks that the Nigerians are working harder than us. He thinks that if we compare ourselves to them, it will be a bad thing to do because the kind of distance that they have covered before us, we are sure going to just worry our heads, and that is what the gentleman was saying. Yet, as to how Shatta Wale, the one person, is a problem in the whole industry, then it means Shatta is very influential and impactful. Of course, he is. But for him to be a problem, reason our industry is not growing is still something I don't get.
Yeah, man. Big man Sami Flex on some, issues there. He has spoken well, you understand? He always uses, his experience because he has been around for so long. Some of us, I mean, me, myself, it be now way we they enter the game, you understand? So when they speak, we have to listen and listen carefully in order to pick out, the wisdom that they are trying to spit out. You understand? But then, one thing that I disagree with him is that, is he when people feel like or felt that Wale too has been the reason why when our industry they move forward, they may have a point. What are the points? You see, Shatta Wale has been that one guy, that one Ghanaian superstar that has been, backstabbing or denigrating his colleagues way back. Yeah, nobody does that more than Shatta Wale. Shading them, saying they are poor, they don't have money here and there. Yeah, way back. Because when you want to talk about this thing, we must cast our mind back, way back. Now, I feel like when Wale began to notice that he's been left out, eh? He's been left out in the game. He's not meeting, you know, that quote that he's still in the game. He begin to let people know that they can't compete. Sorry, they can't compete in Nigeria.
Nigerians are too smart to do business. Yeah, rather than to fight. When you check their music industry, they don't have this one is better than this one. They don't have beef. They don't have all the songs they sing about are music, like love songs and songs where people want to hear.
Ghana can never be compared to, or Nigeria can never be compared to Ghanaian industry. But here lies the case. He realized that now these people are bossing to the world like they are filling stadiums and the things. Now, one thing where the guy said, and he said, Shatta he has an opportunity to be featured on one of the greatest projects in the world. He has been the only Ghanaian musician that has been featured on that project. What did he do with that? Good question. Yeah, because Burna Boy has been one of the guys who has been featured on that project. I mean Beyonce's project. But then we should all see where Burna Boy is. We should all look at what he is doing. Because though he was doing it, but that particular feature has given him more room to do more. But then our darling boy Shatta Wale, what does he do with that opportunity? He never capitalized on that. He is still at home doing his normal thing, his usual thing. So if they make some of us the boss say, no, this one a superstar has this opportunity, but then he's not capitalized, he know they capitalize on it. It depends some of us. Yeah. It they make some of us with the verse for our own corner. Yeah, because we think or we believe that he should do more with the kind of affiliations that kind of feature gives him. But then he's not doing anything. Now that he has noticed, no, his colleagues do not have that kind of opportunity, but they are trying so hard to bridge the gap. He will sit at home and be saying, say, Nigeria has gone far ahead. There's nothing we go to do them, reach them. They make sense. Where they hear to. Yeah. So bad direction or bad something way the tweet he can't tweet, that kind of tweet, be say they hate on Shatta Wale or they hate. No, it's not like that. But then he's loving Shatta Wale and his vision or what he thinks Shatta Wale can do, and he felt like no, Wale is not doing such. That is some of the thing that is pushing some of them to come out with such tweet. Because me, I didn't see anything wrong with his tweet. He was trying to wake up, the lion in Shatta Wale. Yeah, because he felt like, no, your man is sleeping. He felt like, no, your man is not doing what he's supposed to do. Yeah, and that is true. Because the level at which Wale is now, he should be bossing to the world. At least. But then, what is he doing? His usual thing. But then this life is a stage by stage. You understand? This life is a stage by stage. So once the stage you do will carry you reach some level, you should aspire yourself to get to the next stage. That has been my take on Sami Flex, you comment on Bab's direction in his tweet. That has been my comment. big shout out to Sami Flex. Like I said earlier on, he has been around for long. And whenever he speaks with wisdom. But then I feel like he always try to take a bullet for Shatta Wale whenever his name is being mentioned. Well, that is how I see it. I may be wrong, but then let me know your view in the comment section. My name is Alex Kwekutekolo. I am DC. If you haven't followed me, please do. Don't forget to put us on post notification. I'm out.